So welcome to another episode. So on this in this video, we're going to be learning how to run ads on Spotify. So Spotify is a music streaming platform, is the second most popular. It's the country around us in Nigeria here. So after Apple Music, people use Spotify a lot. So I'm going to teach you basically how to use Spotify to run ads, either as a musician or as a brand owner. So as a musician, as a brand owner, lots of people use Spotify on a daily basis, right? There's even like family groups similar to what we have on iOS. So how do we target these people? So one thing that makes Spotify special for advertising is their targeting. So on Spotify, you can advertise to people that love gospel music, people that love secular music, people that love listening to podcasts, maybe educational materials or motivational materials. So like the targeting is more direct. And you know me, once a targeting is that direct for any ad platform is always a favorite for me because that makes you get a faster return on investment. So let's get into the ads. All right, guys, let's get straight into the ads. Now, you're going to go to Google and just search Spotify advertising. Spotify advertising, and then you will get the links to Spotify Ads Manager. So this is what Spotify Ads Manager looks like. Is just like every advertising platform, basically just what they look like. So you click on create here. So you're going to be given some option on what ads you want to run. So you can either decide to run an ad for your brand. As a musician, you can decide to promote your music or you promote a concert or a match. Yeah. So we're going to start with objective. So here we have reach, impression, video clicks. So which of them actually resonates with you or whatever you want to be the goal of your campaign. Choose it. But for this, we want it to reach as many people as possible. So we're looking at like top of the funnel awareness. So we're going to click on reach. We're going to give our campaign name, test campaign. It's always good to give your campaign like a date. So a date of creation is always really good. So you can just put this 10:02 and then you click on next. So we're going to the next screen. We will be asked to create the ad set. Now the ad set name, to start with the name is very important. You can't go, they won't allow you pass without the names. Just add for this particular one. We don't want you want to declare a category if you have. So you can just say, let's say we're running for a beauty service, right? So hair salons and all of that, beauty salon training. Yeah, so conversion measurements. This is always, like I said last time, this is always like a data source that is already embedded into your website. So this is optional actually, but if you have developers that are working on the back end of your website, you can have them add the conversion tracking into this. Now, the location can be the United States, it could be Nigeria, anywhere works. So you look at the demographic that you want to target. You want to target all age groups. So you want to target strictly from people between the age of 13 to 65. So let's say this for 13. We don't want younger people listening to what we have. And say we are selling for a beauty salon, hair salon. So most likely we're most interested in men. So we want to narrow the targeting to the best of our ability. So we're going to select women. Now, you can go into detailed targeting here to search on interest. So let's say um, books, beauty. So targeting people that are interested in beauty and some of the women that are, say, career women, we target those ones as well. And then some of them that like elderly living as well, you target those ones. And just look through it, pick an interest that kind of um, resonates with you. And you see the best part here is that you can actually target artists that they listen to the most, right? Look at this fan base. So let's say we want to target fans of Beyonce. So they're gonna search for artists, Beyonce, uh, Cardi B. So that's how like really interesting, the targeting is. So this is Cardi B, right? So as many artists as you like, you can select them and add to it. So we go Beyonce, we go Cardi B, and then we go to the next option. That when you choose from interest and fan base, they are going to find people that align out the middle. For example, women that loves beauty, hair salon stuff, and then they are fans of Beyonce or Cardi B. So like it's just like that alignment are what they're going to look for, which makes targeting more narrow. But for the advertising platform, they always want you to choose like a broad match targeting because they want to spend a lot of your money. But you know that you are supposed to limit it to the best of your ability. So when you're done here, you click on next. So go next, and then we'll move to the next stage of the ad where it's going to be, this is like the content of the ad itself. So for ad name, again, text ad, advertiser name, you just put your name here so you don't forget, and then the tagline. So tagline, add language, add copies. I'm going to create a new video on that to help you write your ad campaigns or your ad copies in the perfect way, in the way that it aligns with people. So for this, we're just going to be um, get the different screen. This is just going to be a very generic uh, tagline, simple. I'm not going to make it complicated. Add language, you want to select English for this or whatever language that your ad is in. Your call to action, you select one of the call to action, which is going to be book now. So we are advertising for a beauty and hair salon. So we want them to click. So now you're just going to put your URL, which is the website that you want to drive them to. For this, we're going to go with the sample, google.com. Perfect. And then tracking rail, like I said, is optional. You can decide to set up the tracking on your website or not. Now, for your logo, you'll be asked to select to upload a photo. So they give you the dimension that they want actually. So you just pick one image that you have that meets that particular description. So I'm going to just pick a random image here. I can fly. This is just something random. Let it go. Look at this. So they're going to ask you to select something that is exactly 640 by 640. So two ways to do this. You either go to your graphics designer, tell them to design something exactly 640 by 640, or you do yourself. You go to Canva and go to design image by yourself and set the dimension to 640 by 640. So that's exactly what you would do. Then you're supposed to have like a companion image. So one or two images, a square logo and then a square image just for the advert itself. And then once everything is done, you have the option to add a full screen image. So if you go to Spotify, when you're playing the music, what you see in the background, right, is like this canvas. That's what they call it, the canvas. So you're going to be allowed to add a full screen image or video with a looping visual, like a short video. So when you listen to any song on Spotify, you always see that at the background of it. So you have the option to add that just to catch, it's more catchy to the eye, be able to attract more attention. Now to the audio itself. So you'll be asked to upload your audio. So you have audios you're supposed to upload, something very simple and nice. Try this one. See. So they said no up to 20 seconds long. So make sure that whatever you're uploading is up to 30 seconds long. You understand? And then it must include voiceover. That means it must be something that is voice supported, not just people talking in the background. So this audio I uploaded is just is a sample audio. So when you look at all these requirements, you can then decide to upload an MP3. I believe I have one MP3 audio right here that I can just drop in. Yeah. So up to 30 seconds long and all of that. So I've added the new file. It still rejected it, but you should meet the requirement 30 seconds and an mp3 file or a wav file. Now look on the left here, you are seeing what your ad is like already. Look at the tagline, look at the call to action. Imran is the advertiser name. This is exactly what it's going to look like when people are advertising. So when they are playing in their songs, it comes in between. I'm going to tell you one reason again why I really like Spotify is exactly targeted. You can even select mode. When someone is at the gym and listening to motivational song or a gym playlist, and you want to sell like you are selling gym appliance or you're selling gym wear, you can directly target those kind of people and it's going to get to them the best way, right? So once all of this is set up, you add your payment method, which is a card, and if you have a promotion code, so you put that in, and voila, you are good to go with your advert on Spotify. So it's very simple. This is where you kind of review what you've selected. The minimum budget for it is $5 per day. So you can select $10, $15 above, or you can select a particular budget for a week. So that you can make it about $27 or sorry, $250 or $200 for a week or for a month. Set the duration of the campaign and then set the amount. So this is simply how to run an ad on Spotify. Once you add your payment method, you'll be able to submit the ad for review and it will go live immediately. So that is all. That's the same way you're going to promote your music as well. That's all for Spotify ads, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much.